like to welcome all of you to the City of Sioux Falls City Council and Minnehaha County Commission joint meeting it's today, Monday, November 15th, 2010. If we could have a roll call of the Sioux Falls City Council, please.
Thank you. Councilmember Aguilar? Here. Anderson?
Here.
Brown? Entenmann?
Here.
Erpenbach? Here. Jamison?
Here.
Litz?
Here.
Rolfing?
And the record will reflect that there are 4 county commission members here, so we have a quorum.
Thank you. City Council and County Commission, could we just have a Pledge of Allegiance, please? We'll have you all stand. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, I'd like to thank the County Commission for appearing at today's meeting. We certainly appreciate it, and the City Council, thank you as well. If I could have a motion to approve today's regular agenda, I would appreciate it.
So moved. Litz. Second, Anderson.
It's been a motion by Councilor Bob Litz, seconded by Councilor Anderson, Jr. to approve the regular agenda. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, if I could have a roll call vote with the City Council, please.
Councilmembers Aguilar?
Yes.
Anderson?
Yes.
Entenmann?
Yes.
Erpenbach?
Yes.
Jamison?
Yes.
Litz?
Yes.
That is passed 6-0. Thank you.
And a similar motion by the county?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, County Commission. Thank you, City Council. Item number 1 on today's agenda, please.
Item number 1 is a resolution approving the vacation of the right-of-way of Ted Drive abutting tracks 10 and 11 north 1/2, section 30-101-48, Iverson tracks SEC 21 north 1/2, section 30, and north 1/2, section 33-101-48, Minnehaha County, South Dakota.
Welcome.
Hi. Good morning, or good evening, Commissioners and City Council. Today on the agenda, this is a petition to vacate the public right-of-way named South Ted Drive. The request has been submitted by Conrad Meyer and Shara Engel to vacate this portion of South Ted Drive, legally described as Ted Drive, beginning at East 26th Street, adjacent to Iverson Tracks 10, North Halves, Northeast Quarter, in Section 30-101-48, and Iverson Tracks 11, North Half, in Section 30-101-48, Minnehaha County, South Dakota.
And Ryan, would you please tell people who you are?
Oh, sorry about that. Ryan Streff with Minnehaha County Planning and Zoning.
Thank you.
A similar petition was submitted in 2003 and was denied at the June 16th joint meeting. It was denied at this time because the city and county staff both were concerned that this portion of South Ted Drive would be used to accommodate further development to the south. Again, this location here, I do have a map, kind of shows you where South Ted Drive is. To the north is Split Rock Heights. To the south in the gray area is the City of Sioux Falls, where the future development will be, and then the subject property there is South Ted Drive. City and county staff met on October 14th to discuss the petition that was submitted for vacation of South Ted Drive. The city engineer has determined that this portion of South Ted Drive will not be constructed as a through street and is not needed to provide access to the planned subdivision to the south, which is Copper Creek. It has also been determined that only 2 access points are needed along 26th Street, and the reason that they had stated that this portion of South Ted Drive could be vacated. The property owners that own land adjacent to South Ted Drive had submitted this vacation of the public right-of-way. The property owners are requesting this in order to alleviate confusion drivers have when turning onto South Ted Drive. It is staff's understanding that drivers frequently turn onto South Ted Drive thinking that it is a through street, and then proceed to turn around on the property's owner's land after they acknowledge that it is not a through street. And here you can kind of see just the aerial of this as well. It shows you kind of where this South Ted Drive is in relevance to Split Rock Heights subdivision, which is a county subdivision, and then the area to the south, which is the City of Sioux Falls. This roadway is being used by only the 2 property owners that have access off of South Ted Drive. These 2 properties are addressed off of 26th Street, so no change in address will need to occur at this time. And no new accesses will be needed as a result of this vacation. So staff is requesting that this request has been reviewed by the Office of the City Engineer, City Planning, and the Minnehaha County Planning Department. Previously, in 2003, city and county staff were concerned that this portion of South Ted Drive would be used to accommodate further development to the south. With further review in 2010 and an update to the Copper Creek Addition development plan, city and county staff have determined that this portion of South Ted Drive will not be used in further development to the Copper Creek Addition. As the site is located in the joint planning area and will likely be annexed into the City of Sioux Falls in the future, the county endorses the city engineer and city planning's recommendation of vacation. So today, we are asking either to approve or deny the request of the vacation. And if a motion is made to approve, the motion would be to authorize the chair to sign a resolution vacating the right-of-way after receiving a confirmation from Savannah Development, LLC, that a temporary access agreement has been put into place. This temporary access agreement they had talked with us, and the petitioners had talked with staff, and this is to allow an agreement between Savannah Development, LLC, which is the developer to the south on 26th Street there, and between Conrad Meyer and Shara Engel to be signed to allow Savannah Development, LLC, to use the vacated portion of South Ted Drive to access the Copper Creek Addition until an access east is constructed. So it's just a temporary easement that they are going to place on that property as this is vacated. I do have a couple photos here for you. Here again is just a little bit more zoomed in photo of where South Ted Drive is in relevance to East 26th Street. And here's the final phase plan for the Copper Creek addition. And then here's the single-family home. If you're looking south from East 26th Street, the home that is on the east side of Ted Drive, and also the home that is on the west side of Ted Drive. And if you continued all the way down to the dead end of South Ted Drive, the picture on the bottom left is looking into where the Copper Creek would be. And then also, if you were to step back and again take a photo from East 26th Street looking down South Ted Drive, that would be the photo on the bottom right. And then here's just a few other pictures that we had of that same area. So if you have any questions? Yes.
So I would like to, then, if I heard you right, eventually when 26th Street turns into a full-on arterial, that this is not on the quarter or the half, that the access off of 26th Street will go away as the development driven to the south comes into play?
It's not on it's a question that it's not on a section line. The section line is actually to the east.
No, I'm looking at, the policy is for the quarter, the half, and the three-quarter, or whatever, for accesses to that. We've got one at the half. This access off of 26th Street, when the other access comes in at that point, and then we turn 26th Street into an arterial with city standards, the design standards that we do with the city, that access will go away from the north, coming in from the north. Is that correct? They will have the access coming in from the south to this property.
And I believe that's correct, but maybe the city engineer may be able to answer that question.
Chad Heavey with the Engineering Division of Public Works. In the future, when that is constructed into an urban section, that will not be one of the quarter-mile access locations.
Okay. So that their entrance off of 26th Street will go away, and the one to the south of them will be their main entrance onto this property in the future.
It all depends on, I think, what happens. I mean, you got about a 200-foot stretch there on the south side of 26th that is not in the city limits. So a lot's going to depend on what happens at a point down the road when these properties are redeveloped.
I understand. It'll be development driven to put the other access in. Meanwhile, they'll have access off of 26th Street.
Yes.
Well, when that development to the south occurs, and 26th Street is turned into an arterial, the access off 26th Street presumably will go away at that point.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the presentation. Is there anyone in the audience who'd like to speak to this item, either against it or for it? Very good. Minnehaha County Commissioners, I guess you folks have to take action before the city does, so I'm going to let Commissioner Hayek take care of it from this point forward until we receive some action from you.
Thank you, Mayor. Are there any questions? I know this came to us at a recommendation from the city, and I believe the petitioners are here, and you don't care to speak at all? Okay. There we go. So, Commissioners,
I'm going
what's
to
your
make a
action?
motion that we do just exactly what Ryan told us we needed to do. Approve
With the
this,
access,
and then-
with the temporary access easement. So that's the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Passes for the county.
Thank you, Minnehaha County Commission. We do appreciate that. City of Sioux Falls City Council, yes, Councilor Litz?
So I was just going to,
I'm just going to ask if anybody would like to make a motion or if there's any questions or comments.
I'd like to move to vacate.
Thank you. Councilor Litz has made a motion to vacate. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Entman. Any further discussion? Thank you so much. If I could have a roll call vote, please.
Council members Aguilar,
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Entman.
Yes.
Erpenbach.
Yes.
Jamison.
Yes.
Litz.
Yes.
Thank you. That is passed 6-0. Thank you. Before we leave, Chairperson Hayek did want to make an announcement.
Right, well, old business, I don't think we have any old business, and it was just under new business, Mayor, if you will. On Wednesday, December 1st, we are having at 10 a.m., the Intergovernmental Board for the Multicultural Center has agreed to meet, and that is Mayor Huther, it is Councilman Anderson, it is Commissioner Barth, and myself. And that is an open meeting, and it will be at the Commission Chambers at 10 a.m. on December 1st, and we are required to do that by our Joint Powers Agreement. So I wanted to make that known. Thank you, Mayor.
Well, we really appreciate the effort of the Minnehaha County Commission. Thanks for being here today, and Sioux Falls City Council, thank you as well. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So move, Entenmann.
Second, let's.
It's been a motion by Councilor Enderman, second by Councilor Litz to adjourn today's joint meeting. City Council, roll call vote, please.
Councilmember Aguilar.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Entman.
Yes.
Erpenbach.
Yes.
Jamison.
Yes.
Litz.
Thanks. That is passed 6-0.
And the same motion by the county? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Thank you. Have a great night.